Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. We were contemplating yesterday on the song, on the hymn that was chanted by Kedar when Thakur is in Samadhi, kneeling before him. We worship the Brahman consciousness in the lotus of the heart, the undifferentiated, who is adored by Hari, Hara and Brahma. We had seen the meaning of what is heart, what is meant by lotus, what is meant by the undifferentiated, pure Shuddha Chaitanya consciousness, and who is adored by Hari, Hara and Brahma. Hari, Hara and Brahma are three different aspects of one and the same personality. Just like I am one person, I have many aspects of my existence. Suppose there is a person, or otherwise there is a person who is working as an officer in an office, who is working as a driver in somebody's house when off time, and in leisure he is doing his tailoring work, as working as a tailor. So the same person is attending to three different activities. So one person, when he is going to the office, his dresses, his wearings, this, that, everything change. The moment he is looking at that person, others can, he is an officer in the. When he becomes a driver, in other times, when he is out of the office hours, he becomes a driver. Driver's dress is entirely different. It's a uniform of the driver. And you will see his features, everything has changed. He has put on a cap, he has put on his uniform dress. The moment you see him, you identify him as a driver. And when you see him tailoring, he enters, he has removed those clothes and he is already with a scissor in the hand and the tape on the shoulder. He is there in a different, already different costume. So the external features have changed. His power of manifestation has changed. What is making him change is his officer power has come out and driving power has entered back into him. It is in driving power and driving awareness, he is in dormant state. Officer power and officer awareness is in the front. When he becomes a driver, the officer power and Shakti and officer awareness is dissolved. His driver power and driver awareness has come into picture. There is difference in Shakti, the power. And when he becomes a tailor awareness and tailor powers have come out. And the driver and the other is in dormant state. They have changed externally, but internally the same person. So at the time of creation, the universal consciousness, which is associated with the creative power, is called Brahma. The same universal consciousness, Vishwa Chaitanya, when he drops off his creation power after the creation is over, the creative power enters back into him. Now comes out the sustenance part, maintenance, and his powers are different, his qualities are different, and his costumes are different. Then we same personality, same inner identity, same universal consciousness is here as the Lord of the universe controlling it. Now, same thing when we come to the still deeper aspect of existence, we see when the cycle is ending, the creation is going to end. The slowly, the sustenance power also is being withdrawn. It is entering into dormant state, and the power of dissolution or retraction is projecting out. And whole thing is going to be now retracted, is going back to the causal form. So these three powers we call Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Or what he has given here, Hari, Hara and Brahma. Now Brahma, same thing. Brahma, Hari is the Vishnu and Hara is the Maheshwara. So Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara are the Brahma, Hari, Hara. These are the three different aspects of the same Vishwa Chaitanya. This Vishwa Chaitanya is fully aware of the Absolute at all times. What is behind him, he is aware. What is in front of him, the whole universe is looking after, being one with the Absolute behind. He is now, at all times we see him being one with the Absolute, who is adored by the Brahma Vishnu. Adoration is one struggle to become one. Adoration is one in which I want to identify with a reality and I am maintaining my individuality. I am separated. I am adoring. I take the thing which I adore as the absolute and ultimate. Then only adoration. And myself keeping the individuality as it is adoration. One is there. I am as if a leaf is praising the tree. It is maintaining its identity, not independent, but leaf is not tree, tree is not leaf, but leaf doesn't have any existence of its own. It cannot survive also, it separates. That kind of, I am a part of is praising the whole, adoring the whole. So this kind of adoration, the Brahman, the absolute, the universal consciousness, the Ishvara, the Lord of the universe, who is manifests as the three, as the Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, that universal consciousness is adoring for the formation of the universe. It is adoring the Absolute. Means like a leaf, it is there, sustained by that, and pervading the universe and governing. The whole tree is there, in that it's a leaf, inseparable from that. And the whole thing, whom it is praising? It is praising the tree. And what is it doing? It is nourishing the tree. This nourishing aspect is being the Lord of the universe. Looking at the tree, praising it, is the worship or the praises, adoration. It is adoration. I am adoring. At the same time, I am nourishing it also as the Lord, who is attained by yogis in the depths of their meditation. Who is attained by yogis. Yogis term is used, who is practicing also. A yogi is one who practices certain disciplines to get united with the rest of the universe, used to join. I want to become one with all that exists other than me. That I is the individual consciousness and it wants to become one with the universal consciousness. The one who is struggling to attain is also called yogi. One who has taken up that path and started walking, he is also called yogi. And one who has attained perfection in it and is stable in it, he is also called yogi. These yogis, who is attained by yogis in the depths of their meditation. In the depths of meditation is a process by which I turned inward myself in the same way as I enter into my depths of my being during sleep. In the same path, I try to go inward to the core of my existence to know myself. This is the yogi's path of meditation. And there, in the depths of being, I am going to directly experience, know intimately what is beyond, the God who is attained. Who is attained by the yogis in the depths of their meditation. Meditation is a process in which mind descends to heart. Now, imagination is object coming to mind is imagination. Mind going to object is meditation. When the mind returns to its heart, usually we enter into sleep, but when mind is withdrawn slowly to the heart, the external world disappears, the bodily existence disappears. When mind is with the heart, external awareness and bodily awareness dissociate, and we are dissociated from it, and we are moving beyond body within. So meditation is object coming to mind is imagination. Mind going to the object within the space in which it is there. The heart of the being. The scatter of the fear of birth and death. When we think of Chaitanya, there is no more attainment of Chaitanya, attainment of God. There is no more birth and death because he is transcending the nature and going beyond. The scatter of fear of birth and death. I am constantly being tossed, changed. The whole thing is going on in something is going on and I am subjected to it. Universal laws are, I am in the universe. All the laws governing the universe and all beings, I am subjected to it constantly. Birth, death, diseases, karma, karmic changes. Their fruits, everything I am subjected to. I am happy, unhappy. The joys and sorrows are governed by it. So bondage, liberation also is to be given by the same power. So this realization of God, that fear, I have to pass through all this again and again. The same story continues. With joys and sorrows. Where is the bliss which is beyond joys and sorrows? So that when he touches the feet of God, when he becomes one with God, no more birth and death. But what birth and death can give, an iota of pleasure of existence, is what you are, the absolute existence. All that, millions of that are included in that one. The essence of knowledge and truth, the essence of knowledge and truth is the enlightenment. Knowledge, essence of knowledge. In Upanishads, there is a question and answer. They present it in a beautiful way of the Absolute. By knowing which, the disciple asks, by knowing which I know everything. By knowing which I know everything. Sarvamidam vijnayate. By knowing which I am going to know everything I know. Then he explained the expression, knowing Brahman, you know everything. Because everything is manifestation of that Brahman. It is the Absolute appearing in the form with name and form as universe and all beings. So this manifestation of the Absolute, in that the same thing is there with name and form. I am not able to identify because it has taken nameless, formless, has taken name and form in the universe. It is manifestation of that. It cannot be anything other than that. It has not taken anything from outside. It has projected from itself, manifestation. It is that, with name and form. Remove the name and form, this content is same. The content is Brahman. So, here, the essence of knowledge, when I get that knowledge of the supreme truth, what we call supreme truth told by the Vedas, that knowledge when I get, truth is what exists and knowledge is what is experienced. I am going to experience that Brahman. That experience is the knowledge. What is that knowledge? Knowledge of enlightenment. When I get enlightened, oh, I am that. That is there. I have not been able to see it. I am not able to experience it. Just like the sun moving the earth, moving around the earth. It's earth moving around the sun. Everybody is clear to the extent we are able to land a spacecraft, in a spaceship in any of the planets. We know with absolute perfection that earth is moving around the sun. But morning we see sun rising and setting. We don't see the earth moving any time. Never. Suppose I mount a spaceship and go away from the solar system, start going away, then I see earth moving around the sun. This is realization. This knowledge that I get after seeing the earth, I know. I don't have doubt that the earth is moving around the sun. But I don't see. I have never experienced that. I have heard. I have faith. I don't doubt. Still, it is not a realization. I have never seen, experienced it. When I go in a spaceship and beyond the limits of the solar system, turn back and see, I see all the planets moving around the sun. Earth is also one of the planets far away from the sun. So this is realization and knowledge. That knowledge, essence of the knowledge is K capital knowledge, is after I experience the earth moving around the sun. That experience, direct experience of the transcendental reality is called enlightenment. When I accept the words of saints or regarding Brahman or the scientists' expression or telling that it is one reality, or when they say about the earth moving around the sun, I accept without a doubt that that's also knowledge. That's also knowledge. That is also knowledge. After I see going beyond the solar system, that's also knowledge. This is knowledge intellectual. That is knowledge real, absolute, and that is called enlightenment. This is called knowledge at the functional level. Their knowledge is enlightenment. So, the enlightenment, here the essence of knowledge is the enlightenment, the essence of knowledge and truth. It is we worship that essence of knowledge and truth. The primal seed of the world, the primal seed of the world, the primal seed. The seed, the term seed is, it is going to germinate. It is going to, what it contains in the codified micro system. The whole thing is codified. The whole tree is codified and put in a seed. That seed is going to again project out the tree, taking the small particles from the earth, it's going to project out. That is called seed. And seed doesn't end with it. The tree becoming, seed does not end with the formation of the tree, which is hidden in it, but has the power, gives the potential also. Along with the potential, another seed is formed in the tree to form a tree again. The seed and tree is going to continue evolution and involution process forever. This seed, the seed of creation, which is again going to Srishti Bija, it is going to become again the whole universe and again become the seed. It is going to become seed again. Again it is going to project out as the universe and again it is going to become seed. The seed and tree are going to eternally move. So this primal seed is that seed which precedes all seeds to be seed, this cycle to continue for eternally. It eternally continuing seed that we call the primal seed of the world. It's going to continue as a cycle. Otherwise, the seed ends with the producing one tree and dies away forever. No, it goes going to continue. Then we use the term primal seed. The primal seed of the world. This is the hymn that Kedar presents before Sri Ramakrishna standing in the Samadhi Sthiti, bowing down at his feet. After a time, the master regained consciousness of the relative world. He was no more there. He had gone to the realm beyond. He slowly is coming down to the normal consciousness. After a time, because it was deep samadhi. Soon Kedar took leave and returned to his office in Calcutta. He is busy, he has to run to the office. At midday, Ramlal brought the master a plate of food. All this is being observed and the M, who is the author of this book who has noted the first-hand information of what is happening. He is Mahendranath Gupta. He is there, here, present, noting all this. Later in the afternoon, at midday, Ramlal brought Master a plate of food that had been offered in the Kali temple. Master used to, because he was the first pujari of the Dakshineshwar temple. He's still there, still continuing. The mothers, after offering the food offering to the mother, it used to come to Sri Ramakrishna's room. A part will be kept there to be put in the main food that will be served to the people, the guests, the beggars, the sadhus who move from place to place. Whoever visitors are there at the temple, they will be fed with the prasad. To that, some part will be put and the rest will be, a part will be sent to Sri Ramakrishna, because he is the one who awakened the mother there in that image. He is the one who has told to the world that mother is here. You can see, I have seen. So brought a plate of food that had been offered to in the Kali temple. Like a child, he ate a little of everything. Each one, what is offered to mother, all the varieties, all things will be brought. And whatever, little, I saw Vireshwaranji Maharaj, people bringing varieties of food. So many plates, so many things will be coming. And one small teaspoon, which is half the teaspoon, small spoon, silver spoon, with it, half of it means quarter of the teaspoon. He will take from each they will show, tell who has brought, what is that item, and he will take quarter teaspoon of all items in his plate. And taking that, there he remembers who has brought it and what. And he puts in the mouth as if he's feeding to someone else. It is like offering to God. So Sri Ramakrishna is tasting little, like President Maharaj took it. Little. It must be tasted by, what mother has eaten, how she has taken. Like a child, he ate a little of everything. Later in the afternoon, several Marwari devotees entered the master's room, where Rakhal and M were also there. Later in the afternoon, after he took food, later in the afternoon, several Marwari devotees entered the master's room, where Rakhal and M, the same author, also were seated. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dhritavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namamaha.